If you're seeing a lot of hair on your hairbrush coming out, hair everywhere, there is a bigger reason why you are losing hair. And today we're going to break down a little bit about that. Welcome. My name is Xenia, your certified trichologist, but we're going to get started right away. Hair loss is not random. I have stress, I'm losing hair. It's not how it works. It's not bad luck. It's not your shampoo. It's your body's way of telling you that something is not okay. And I'm going to repeat that. Your shampoo is not causing your hair loss. It can be genetics. Your body is telling you there's something deeper happening. Let me give you an example. I'm a plant mom, by the way. Think about hair like your garden. If your soil is rich, if it's moist, if it's healthy, has the nutrients it needs, your plants are going to grow. Think about if your soil is dry and cracked and toxic, has no seeds, no nutrients, is your plant actually going to grow? Obviously not. Your hair follicle is like that seed that is buried in that soil. No farmer expects a good harvest if their soil is dry and little broccolis. There was one plant that was not growing. When we pulled it out, we found so many worms eating the actual root of the plant. I knew something was wrong. You need to figure out what is it that's going on, because if it's not growing, or if your hair is falling, there's also a reason. Let's talk about the main causes of hair loss. If at any point you feel like one of this is you, please reach out. I do have a link in the description, or just send me a DM on Instagram. I will be able to help you with a questionnaire. So the main causes of hair loss, number one, it's internal. Hormonal changes. If you changed your birth control, postpartum, menopause, thyroid issues, all of this is internal. Another one is stress. Listen, in 2022, I was like super high stress. This is an actual type of hair loss. It's called telogen effluvium. My hair was right here. 2022. Crazy. I didn't even know I had a problem. Low iron. If you have anemia, you may be having hair loss. Certain medications. I know so many of my old clients, back when I was a personal trainer, we talked a lot about like the side effects of the medication of high blood pressure. So many medicine out there that is causing that, because the inside of your body, if your hormones are off, if your nutrients are off, your hair is the first thing to show it. This is not essential to live. Obviously, we want to look pretty, we want to look feminine, but it's not essential. Number two, damage and breakage. And this is more of the external. So if you're heat styling all the time and you're not protecting your hair, you're constantly processing your hair, you're not using bond repair, bleaching, tight hairstyles, there is a type of hair loss called traction alopecia. This is going to cause you hair loss. Please, maybe different types of hairstyles, change it up if you do have to have tight hairstyle. Rough brushing, aggressive, your towel doing this, that is also a part of your external cause of your hair loss. Number three, scalp health problems. I want to preface, I am not a doctor. I am only telling you what I have learned from my trichology class, sharing everything that I learned, and it's all right here, all my notes, all the research. If you feel like you need an actual diagnosis, please reach out to your doctor. I can still help you with solutions when it comes to hair loss, but I'm not diagnosing scalp health problems.
Seborrheic dermatitis.
So basically, it's like this flaky yellow cap on your scalp. This is something that can cause hair loss because it's clogging your hair follicle. Psoriasis, 100% can also cause hair loss. Dandruff, buildup from your products, inflammation around your follicles. Your scalp is inflamed. It's clogged, infected. Your hair follicles cannot thrive if there is so much stuff on them. Number four is lifestyle causes, nutritional causes. And if your diet is poor, if you're not eating enough protein, if you're crash dieting, if you're on Ozempic, which, listen, I'm not against Ozempic. Do what you need to do. But that can cause hair loss if you're not getting your nutrition, okay? Dehydration, not drinking enough water, gut problems, leaky gut. What you eat and how you nourish your body, obviously it helps you, helps your muscles, it helps your joints, but it's also going to show up eventually. Maybe not right now, but in 3 months, it is going to show what you have and haven't consumed. Here are a few red flags to watch out if you do feel like you are if that's causing your hair loss? Thinning right here, okay? This, as women, is the first one to go. For guys, it's like right here, but like in the middle for us, our hairline, tenderness, pain, all of that, that is a red flag. Persistent flaking, irritation. If you haven't washed your hair and you're like a little bit itchy, like, yeah, you probably just need to wash your head and that's it. But persistent, consistently itching, consistently flaky, you just see it and you just washed and you're already oily. If you're noticing these, don't wait. Like, you need to make a change now. So what can you start doing now if you feel like you are having a little bit of hair loss? If you see the signs, you need to be gentle with your scalp and hair. We are not brushing our hair from here. Okay, we're gonna go, oh my gosh, cringing just doing that. We're gonna go from the bottom and go up. Obviously, I just brushed my hair, but we're going from the bottom up when we brush. Okay, we're not being super harsh with our scalp and our hair, because especially if you have a weaker, hair shaft, that's how it breaks off and that's how it's never going to grow. Another thing that you're going to do is regular scalp massages. That means like this. You don't need the rubber one. If you have it, cool. You don't need to go out of your way. You can literally use your fingertips, making sure that they're clean, but do this often, every morning or at nighttime before you go to bed. Bonus tip, if you do have some sort of scalp serum, put it in there every night. And then as you do that, go ahead and massage it. Using a clean, like I said, clean, make sure that you don't have little nasties under your nail. Make sure that they're clean. Diet. You need to clean up your diet. I know this is not a health class, but you do need to clean it up, because how do you expect to ever feel good internally? And whatever it is that you feel inside is how your hair is going to look or not look. So more iron, more protein, hydration. Like, if you need to take supplements, then take the supplements. I personally think that you can get a supplement plus clean up your diet, aka maybe you need a trainer. Maybe you need to look out for somebody that you trust or go to a gym, someone's gonna focus on your actual nutrition. But we need to clean up our diet. Last but definitely not least is protecting your hair. You may need to reverse your damage too. So perhaps you need a whole regimen that's just focused on bond repair. I know you want to grow your hair, but perhaps you need to just focus on your scalp. Maybe it has a lot of buildup. You need to just cleanse that, exfoliate it, go on a treatment, go for 3 months and just focus on your scalp. Maybe we're not going to focus on coloring our hair right now, because if you stay consistent, yes, it can help, but it's going to take months for you to see changes. You're not just going to have, if you're right here, you're not going to have hair right here by the summer. It's just not going to happen. It literally scientifically cannot happen. If you feel like your hair is falling out, if you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm using the shampoo, my hair's falling out. Yes, it can be your genetics. Like, it really can. I know people say that it's not. It really can be your genetics. I can see it in my family, how my family, a lot of us have the weaker hairline, but that doesn't mean that you can't pay attention to your body. And the good news is that we have the power to change that. Okay. Just to get a little better, eat a little better, drink a little bit more water, more nutrition. And that way we can start loving our hair again. That's why please feel free. I'll leave my link in my description or in the comments if you're on YouTube, and take the questionnaire. Take the questionnaire. Make sure that you ask anything that you want to, just in case. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here for the very first scalp class, and I'll see you in part 2. Bye.